Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video and coming back to my channel. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around for makeup related videos twice a week. Today we have one of my favorite videos to film ever, and it's a makeup haul, but it's a massive makeup haul. I know I do these probably every month on my channel, but I think this is the biggest one I've ever done, which is a little bit concerning, but also a lot of fun on the other hand. This video is probably gonna be a little bit long and there's a lot to cover. September is my birthday month, so I just kind of went crazy and I just had no guilt, no shame, just picked up a lot of stuff that I wanted this month. I'm gonna cover Trendmood, then Ulta, then Sephora, and I'll have timestamps in the description box down below if you just wanna skip to one particular part of the video. I'm just gonna get started with a Trendmood box. So the first thing in here was really exciting for me. It's actually a new product, or it was new at the time that this box came out about a month ago, but this is by the brand Glow Recipe, and it's their Plum Hyaluronic Serum with deep hydration and glowing benefits. It's so cute. I mean, look at this packaging. It's definitely glass and it's heavy. To show you guys the texture, so it's really watery, it feels really nice. I use a hyaluronic serum right now from Colourpop or Fourth Ray Beauty, their skincare line, and so I'm almost done with it, so I'm excited to give this one a go. And the next thing in here is also a skincare product, and this is by Boscia. This was also a new launch that happened right around the time of the box dropping, and this is their Berry Blend Smoothing Facial with 28% acid complex. Oh, okay, so it literally looks like a smoothie. Oh my God, this looks like something I literally would drink in the morning. Next up in the box, we got the Becca Light Gleam Primer and Topper Liquid Shadow, and they gave it to us in the shade Red Star. So honestly, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be keeping this because it's not really like a color that I personally wear a lot. Like this kind of burnt terracotta orangey shade is not really something that I wear a lot on my eyes. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be keeping it, so I'm not gonna swatch it in today's video, but basically it comes with a matte liquid shadow and then a glittery liquid shadow, and you're supposed to put this on first and then top it off with this. Next in the box, we actually got this lip kit from the brand P. Louise. You do get a lip liner and then you also get a lipstick. First of all, I love the color of the packaging. The lipstick is basically just a really nice kind of light toned brownie nude, which is everything that I wear all the time. And this is really heavy, like it's not a cheap feeling lipstick. And then the lip liner is kind of just a darker brown shade, so I think these are gonna pair really nicely together. And then the last two products in this box are actually from Nude Sticks. I love Nude Sticks. I own a lot of their blushes. I have a bronzer from them. I have highlights from them. And then you also got two more of their products in here. And so first you got the Lip Glaze, which is basically just a thick lip gloss. And I got mine in the shade Nude 06, which is one of their lighter nudes. And then we also got one of their Nudies Glow All Over Face highlighters. So I have the shade Hey Honey. I've had it for over a year. I love it. I love the formula of these. I love the shade of it. It's one of my go-to natural looking highlighters. And then they just came out with the shade Bubbly Bebe, which is more of like a champagne highlighter versus more of a gold. And so I'm really excited about this shade. It does have like a pink flip to it, as you can see. All right, Sephora time. I love Sephora. A lot of these were in store and then some of them were online, just like the things that weren't sold at my local store yet. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. We're just gonna kind of grab in and see what comes out. As most of us know, Selena Gomez launched her makeup line this month. It's called Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. I first got the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer in the shade Mesmerize, and this is what it looks like. Definitely has a rose gold bronze undertone versus anything that's either super gold or super champagne. But I love this kind of color, and I feel like this looks a lot more natural on me and fitting for my skin tone than a bright champagne highlighter would be. Obviously, I had to pick up one of her soft pinch blushes, and I got the shade Joy. So she does have two different formulas, a matte one and a dewy one. I picked up the dewy formula, not because I really wanted a dewy finish, but I just really like this shade. And I'm already so tempted to go pick up more of them. I do have a couple more in my cart in the matte finish, but this color, like this is just my perfect blush shade. I couldn't pass this up because it's just so gorgeous. And the packaging is beautiful. Even for the liquid highlighter, I wasn't a fan of these little circle tops when I first saw the promo pictures, but now seeing them in person, honestly, I think she killed it with her line. So another cream cheek product is actually by Jouer, and this is their new Blush and Bloom Cheek and Lip Duo. And I got the Celebrate Duo. It's a dual-sided stick, and it comes with two blush shades. This side is called Celebrate Me, and it looks like a very pretty berry toned blush. And then this shade is called Promise Me, and this one looks like a more subdued rose. So that is the difference between the two blush sides. I also picked up another of the powder blush duos. And this is the duo in Cheeky Summer. So it has kind of like a burnt terracotta shade and then a lighter peachy pink shade, and they're both shimmery reflective blushes, and they are so gorgeous. I'm genuinely so excited to use these because they're just so my tones and look like the perfect everyday blush shades for me. So moving on to eyeshadow, I can't do a haul without doing eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadow singles or anything like that. And we actually have a lot of eyeshadow palettes in this haul, especially from Ulta, so stay tuned. The first one I got is the new Khaki Haze palette by Huda Beauty. Truly, it is the best representation of fall that I have seen in an eyeshadow palette. I mean, this is stunning. I can't look at it enough. Even in person, you can tell how much multi-reflective glitter is in each of these like kind of topper shades, and I am so excited to put this on my eyes. The other eyeshadow palette I got from Sephora is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is the most beautiful, cool toned palette. Seriously, gorgeous. I have worn this palette so much in the month of September. What I love most about this palette is just how universally flattering it is. You can wear it in the morning, you can wear it at night, you can wear it very, you know, natural glam, or you can wear very full smoky glam. You can do so much with it, and it's so gorgeous. I love Natasha Denona's formula. So next up, this is a super exciting purchase for me. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Palette. So Hourglass releases these face palettes every year during the holiday season, but they're so expensive. They're like $80 for 6 shades. This year, they did release a 6-pan one. I wasn't interested in that. It looked a little bit more geared towards light skin tones, but they also released this face quad. First, just take a second to just marvel over this packaging. I mean, are you literally kidding me? This obviously is less expensive. It's not $80, it's 50 something, I think $55, which is still up there, but for Hourglass's quality and for the shades that are in here, truly, I did not even hesitate to buy it. It is so gorgeous, and all 4 of these shades look like they're gonna work so perfect on my skin tone. I don't know why I continue to buy so many lipsticks, but I just have an obsession with buying like literally every nude lipstick that I see. So I did pick up a couple of them from Sephora. The first one I wanna talk about is by Makeup Forever, and this is their new Rouge Artist Intense Color Beautifying Lipstick. And I got the shade 112 Chic Brick. So it looks like kind of a deeper nude, but I think that's perfect for like the time of year that we're in. This is the packaging. I mean, are you kidding me? It's so cool, it's so sleek, and it's very different. I don't have any bullet lipstick that looks like this. I think it's very innovative. This is the actual shade of the lipstick. So obviously kind of a pinky brown nude, but it's definitely a little bit deeper than some of the paler nudes that I wear. But I think this is the perfect shade to transition me to fall into winter. So the other 3 lip products that I picked up are kind of like glossy lip products. So the first one I want to talk about is actually by Tower 28, and this is their Milky Lip Jelly. Picked up the shade Cashew, which is again a pinky brown nude. It's so pretty, guys, and the formula, if it's the same as the one that I'm currently wearing, the Tower 28 glosses are seriously perfection. I think they're probably one of my favorite gloss formulas alongside Fenty Gloss Bombs. But this is the shade Cashew, again, the perfect pinky brown nude for my medium skin tone. And I think it's gonna be such a fun gloss to just throw on whenever. I picked up one of Sephora's Melting Lip Clicks, and I got the shade 01 Caramel. So this is again one of those like gloss sticks where you can push the bottom up here and the product comes out. Again, it's a very simple pinky brown nude. It does lean a little bit more pink than brown, but I think it's so gorgeous, and this is one of those everyday easy to use products where you don't even have to think about where you're putting it on because it's very sheer, but it just makes your lips look really juicy and plumped up. I also realized that this is low-key a dupe for the other lip product I got, which this one is by Marc Jacobs. So this is their Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick, and I got the shade Mocha Chocolata. This is what the packaging looks like, and you take the top off like this, and then this is where the gloss is, and you just kind of twist it up and it comes up. So basically, aside from the way that you apply them, obviously they're both like stick glosses, the shades are also super similar, and I didn't even realize that until I was trying both of them on, but they're pretty much identical. The Sephora one is a little bit pinker versus the Marc Jacobs one is a little bit browner, but when you apply them on the lips and after like 20 minutes of wearing them, they pretty much look identical. Before we moved on to Ulta, which is like a huge amount of makeup, I want to show you guys some things that I picked up from like other retailers that are not Sephora or Ulta. Speaking of Marc Jacobs, this is their Omega bronzer, and I got the shade 102 Tantric. This bronzer retails for $49, and it was on sale for $34 at Sephora, and I was planning on picking it up there, but then I was at TJ Maxx, and they're also selling these bronzers there now, and this was $16.99 at TJ Maxx, so I paid way less than I ever would have if I even got it at Sephora. But the only bummer is that they only have my shade there. I happen to be like the medium shade of the bronzer, and that's the only one they're currently selling at TJ Maxx. If you are like around me and you think you can pull off this shade of bronzer, definitely go check out your local TJ Maxx, because mine had a lot of them in stock, so I think they're kind of just rolling them out there. Hey, okay, so clearly I look different. It's about a week after I was filming the first clip of this video, but after I filmed the Sephora half, the sky just got super dark and then it just poured the rest of the day, so I obviously couldn't finish filming then. So fast forward a week, I am back and I'm gonna finish up this haul. And so the next thing I wanna talk to you guys about is actually from M Cosmetics, which is Michelle Phan's brand. And so I bought one of her Color Drop Serum blushes, and I also bought her Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. I got the shade Rose Milk, but it looks really light. I swatched it and it kind of disappears into nothing on my skin. So I'm a little nervous testing it out on my face, because I'm hoping that it doesn't just go to waste if it doesn't even show up on my skin tone. But this I'm super excited about. It's her Divine Skies eyeshadow palette. It's really small. It's about like the palm of my hand. But it comes with 6 really just basic shades, but I think it's so gorgeous. I love to do either brown toned looks or just like nude pink kind of looks, and I feel like this just encompasses both of them. Next, I want to show you guys some things I bought from Colourpop. So I do have some Colourpop stuff in my Ulta haul, but this I bought directly from the Colourpop website. So I got their Disney Mulan collection. So I got their eyeshadow palette and also one of the blushes. The actual palette is stunning. I think they did the movie really good justice. Just the whole theme of this palette suits the character really well. I also bought one of their pressed powder blushes from the collection. Again, the packaging is so beautiful, but unfortunately I don't really like this blush. I have used it a few times. It has nothing to do with like the aesthetic or anything like that, and I feel like the concept is really cute. It's basically like a nude blush, but it has a ton of gold glitter running through it, and that's exactly why I don't like it. I do like very luminous, dewy blushes, but I don't like glitter. I don't like glitter all over my face. I just think it's very unnatural. Truly, if I could redo it, I would have just bought the palette and I would have skipped the blush. All right, guys, so that was everything from Sephora and also the kind of in-between like random things that I bought. And now we're gonna move on to Ulta. I have a huge box. Here is the box. It is so big. So let's start off with kind of like the non-makeup things. So first, I just restocked on the Eco Tools makeup brush and sponge shampoo. This is what I use to wash my makeup brushes and my sponges. I clean them about once a week. So I also picked up another one of the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs, and I got the flavor or scent brown sugar. And so this is what it looks like. I use this every day in my shower. I kind of just rotate through scents. I picked up brown sugar this time because it has like a vanilla fragrance to it, and I like some of those like sweeter fragrances for this time of the year, so that's why I picked up this one. The next thing I want to talk about is by the brand Foreo, and I picked up their Luna Play Plus. It's just this really mini like face cleanser massager. That's what they call it, a facial cleansing massager. And so I think it just vibrates and you like scrub your skin with it when you put like face wash on and stuff. I love face brushes and I love sponges, so I continuously buy them even though I have all the brushes and sponges I could ever need right now, but you know, that's just how it goes. So I guess let's do sponges first. I picked up another one of the Wet n Wild makeup sponge. It's this like teardrop shaped sponge. I love this sponge, and it's really bouncy and really soft, and I just feel like it blends out my makeup really nicely. And I also feel like this one absorbs less product than the e.l.f. one does. And then the other sponges I picked up are actually from Real Techniques. I did want to try out this limited edition duo. So this is from their Cashmere Dreams collection, and it comes with one of those like powder fiber sponges and also like a regular texture sponge. So now I have a lot of brushes to go through. The first one I got is the e.l.f. Precision Airbrush Stipple Brush. So it looks like this. It's a duo fiber brush that you can use for cream blushes and cream bronzer, and that's exactly what I bought it for. Next, I got this Eco Tools 360 Degrees Ultimate Sheer Brush. It looks like this. This is really highly recommended by Jessica Braun on YouTube. I buy like 90% of what she recommends because I love her, and we have very similar preferences in makeup. And I really wanted to try try this just for applying powder onto my face. Because I have dry skin, I don't like to really like load on the powder, but I still do need powder sometimes to like actually lock in my makeup and make sure it lasts longer. And so I thought this would be a good way to apply a little bit of powder. These are both from the It Brushes for Ulta collection. I got their Airbrush Dual-Ended Flawless Complexion Brush, the number 132. So this is what it looks like. I have this brush from the normal It Cosmetics line and it's really expensive. And so this one is already cheaper just at Ulta because I guess they just price it differently. But also this was on sale for half off, so I picked it up because I love this brush. And then I also got this little set. So this is the You Do It All limited edition brush set. This is the powder brush, the blush brush, and then the eyeshadow blush. So I got this set because it was on sale. I think they're trying to get rid of it because it was like a Mother's Day exclusive collection. But I love It Cosmetics brushes. I think they're super high quality. They're the only brushes that I spend high-end money on. So when I saw that this was half off on Ulta, I had to grab it. So the first like eyeshadow product that I got is actually from NYX, and this is their Foil Play Cream Eyeshadow, and I got the shade Beauty Buzz, and it's this beautiful like rosy champagne cream shadow, and I love shadows like this just for like easy one and done looks. You can just put like a bronzer in your crease and then top it off with this, and it looks like you did a lot to your eyes. The first eyeshadow palette I want to talk about is from Nabla Cosmetics. So they're an Italian brand, but they're sold at Ulta now, and I got their Nude Cutie palette. Obviously, it's just a very staple, everyday, boring palette, but I love neutrals. That's what I wear mostly. I love the shimmers, especially. They kind of just make your eye look wet, and so this has been a good surprise. I've never tried their brand before, so this was a good start into it. I did pick up another Colourpop palette, and this is their Blush Crush palette, and so this launched a while ago. It's definitely not new, but I've just been eyeing it. Basically, it's a very pink toned eyeshadow palette, but it's kind of like muted down pink, so it doesn't look very, you know, vibrant or neon. It's like kind of everyday blush tones, and I really like that. Another very basic everyday neutral palette is this one. So this is the Morphe and Madison Beer Channel Surfing Artistry palette. It is so gorgeous, guys. I know I'm gonna open it and you guys are gonna be like, seriously, like you don't need that. Look, this is so gorgeous. Yes, it is every like neutral palette that's on the market right now, like just browns and like an olive and some rosy tones, but like why would you not want all of it into just one condensed eyeshadow palette? I think it is so gorgeous, and I don't have any regrets picking it up, honestly. Like I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this one. Okay, so the next eyeshadow palette I bought is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice limited edition warm and spicy eyeshadow palette. This is what the packaging looked like. I also did mention this in my best palettes for fall video. And so the packaging is so cute. The shades in here are just gorgeous. It smells delightful. The shades in here, regardless, are so gorgeous. The mattes blend out like a dream. The shimmers are super pigmented. I love it. I don't think you can get any more fall than this. Back in early September, Ulta had their 21 Days of Beauty. Usually I go so crazy with that sale, but there just wasn't a lot that really called to me this year. I did get two things from the sale though. And so the first one is another eyeshadow palette. It's also the last one in this haul. It's the KKW Beauty Classic Eyeshadow Palette. The aesthetic of her brand is just so up my alley. Just new, neutral, everyday friendly tones. And this is no exception. I love her formula. Moving on, I also got the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo Matte and Shimmer like little compact. And so I have two of these. I bought them during the April sale, and I got a bronzer in Sunkissed Bronze, and then I got a blush in Warm Honey. And this is the other shade that I really wanted. This is Pink Dahlia. I know it's like the perfect everyday pink for me. So here's some other like eye related products. First, I picked up this Milani brow pen. And so a lot of brands have been coming out with these like brow marker pen. And it's kind of supposed to let you recreate the effect of microblading. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this kind of product, so I just bought like a drugstore one. I wanted to try this out. It looks really cool, and I got the shade Medium Brown. We have 3 cheek products here, then we're gonna move on to lips, and then we'll be done. So the first one I got is from Almay, and this is their Healthy Hue blush, and I got the shade 100 Nearly Nude. And so this is everything I wanted the Colourpop blush to be, and that one wasn't, but this one 100% is. This is so perfect. I cannot stress this enough. It is that perfect color, that perfect like undertone, but on top of all of that, it is a very luminous, sheeny blush, but there is no glitter in here. No visible sparkle, no visible like particles running all through your cheek. I'm obsessed with this blush. This is from e.l.f. It's their Bite Size Face Duo, and I got mine in the shade Lychee, or I don't know if you guys say lychee, but this is what the compact looks like. So I picked this duo because it's like a very rosy, neutral tone blush, and then you get kind of a rose gold highlighter, and so I think this looks good. The eyeshadows were really good quality, so this is promising if it's like a similar formula, except for your cheeks, so I'm excited to try this. A bronzer bronzer I picked up is by Milani, and this is their Suntan Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 03. So my only complaint about this is that this is the darkest shade, or maybe the second to darkest shade, which is unacceptable because this barely shows up on me. It shows up if I like build it up or if I'm doing a very natural look, but I love the formula so much that the shade, I can like make it work. I don't really complain about it, but I am complaining because it sucks that like most people way deeper than me can't use this. I'm hoping Milani comes out with more shades in the future, but if you can get your hands on this and it would work out for your skin tone, I really recommend it. All right guys, so we're on the last part of this haul, and it's all the lip products I bought from Ulta. First, I picked up 2 of their Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks, I guess. So I got the shade Driver, which is kind of this light beige shade. And then the second shade I got is Hazelnut Hypnotizer, which is from their like coffee limited edition collection. And it's a pinky brown nude kind of shade. And then the other lip product I got from Maybelline is one of their lifter glosses with hyaluronic acid. And I got the shade 008 Stone. So it's this very beautiful, just, you know, brown toned nude gloss. I think it's gonna be like the perfect color for my lips. The next lipstick I bought is from KKW Beauty, and this is one of her cream lipsticks, and I got the shade Nude 2.5. I have the shade Nude 3.5, and it's literally my all-time favorite nude lipstick, or at least one of them. Like, it's in the top 3. So I wanted a lighter nude shade to kind of like put in the center of my lips, or just pair it with Nude 3.5. I also picked up this full-on plumping lip cream from Buxom. I don't really like plumping lip products. I just don't really get along with them that well, but I heard that their lip creams like aren't super strong. So I got the shade Spiked Apple Cider, which is like from their fall collection, and it's this like very pretty rosy pinky brown nude basically, and it looks gorgeous. Okay, and the last 2 things in this whole haul, guys, I can't believe we're at the end, are 2 lip sets, and these are part of like holiday collections. I got this Too Faced Christmas Snuggles and Melted Kisses liquid lip set. This set was only $25 when normally like one of their full size liquid lipsticks is like $22, I think. But you get 4 different shades in here, and they're all minis, and I think it's just such a cute concept. They're obviously like holiday themed. I think each of them even have unique scents. So it comes with like a lighter nude, a darker nude, and then 2 fun red shades, which is perfect for this time of year. So I also picked up this Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Trio. It's one of those like clicker type of formulas. Like I showed you guys the Marc Jacobs one earlier in this video, and so it comes with like a nude, a deeper nude, and a red, which is very similar to the Too Faced one, but just a different formula obviously. Okay, we have officially made it through this video. I know it's going to be so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed this extremely large, massive, ginormous, humongous makeup haul. I buy a crazy amount of makeup. In the future, you're going to see even more hauls. I already have stuff on the way to me that's not in today's video, but it's stuff that I'm like still currently buying. So stay tuned for another makeup haul probably in a few weeks. I know it's excessive, but this is what I love to do, and so I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. If you want to see reviews or dedicated videos on any of the stuff that I mentioned from Sephora, In Between, or Ulta, let me know. Comment down below. I'll be happy to do those videos for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.